and welcome to Get Sassy. I'm Samantha Goldberg, your host, and I'm so excited for this week. This is one of these weeks that I've been waiting for a very long time. I'm sure you guys know Super Bowl is right around the corner, right? And a lot of us, we go for the food, we go for the commercials, we go for halftime because the rest of it's boring. Most of the time, it's teams that we don't even want to win. So, if you're at a good party and you like a guy, you pretend to vote for the guy or the team. I'm not sure whichever one works out best. Anyway, so you're there and you're watching TV and we wait for this. This week, I have some of the best commercials that are on YouTube, have currently been put on YouTube, and of course, are in runnings to actually be in contests with Super Bowl. So I'm very excited to say that we do have some major brands that are going to be on, Frito-Lay being some of them for the Doritos commercials and various others. So I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed that some of these guys make it, but I wanted to share them with you in advance so that you didn't have to wait until Super Bowl. So with that being said, let's start with the first one. I love animals. You guys know that. I love doing silly things with animals. I like anything pertaining to animals. There's a company that I absolutely adore, and it's called Aura Brush. And Aura Brush started with something that had to do with a apparatus where you put on your tongue and it takes away the bad breath. So, well, you know how that goes, where everyone has bad breath. You want to buy them, you're like, PU. Well, I decided to get their free, send in, get one for free, try it out, and you know what? It works. And the best part is that it's not just for you. There's actually one that's made for your pet. So when your pet licks your face, and who knows where else they're licking besides that point. Ugh. Anyway, at least you both have good breath. With that being said, I want you to see Aura Pup, which is hysterical. They put it together with a guy who was a scientist. I'm not going to tell you everything, but you know what? Let's pause for a commercial break. Not really. This show is about commercials, and let's learn a little bit about Aura Pup. I hope you guys will get a good laugh. I certainly did. Here we go.
Yeah, dog breath. Let's rewind. Dogs are adorable, but they lick everything. That's why we invented Aura Pup, the solution that helps cure dog breath in less than a minute.
Dog bad breath is one of the major concerns of dog owners.
All we can really recommend is to brush their teeth. People don't do it because their dogs don't like it.
Even when they let you brush their teeth, it won't solve the problem. How do you get a dog to let you clean its tongue? You don't. You let the dog do it.
Having a system where the dog will clean its own tongue is very beneficial to both the owner and to the dog.
It's not a chore, it's more like a treat.
Ultra-soft, pointed bristles clean deep into the uneven crevices of your dog's tongue, loosening stinky bacteria. These bristles are designed after the surgeon's scrub brush, the same special bristles surgeons use to clean bacteria from their hands before they cut you open. The ingredients are all FDA approved and food grade, even for humans.
You know, that kind of tastes like gravy.
See why you like it?
So I have tried this on my own dogs, Sassy and Shelby, and they seem to like it. And I'm not going to be licking that tongue brush, that brown liquid, because that just doesn't look really good. And as much as I trust TV and the well-being of oral breath, I'm not about to put that thing on my tongue. So they did, and they seem to like it. That's all that matters. Anyway, I hope you guys got a good laugh. I want to show you the next one, which has to do with the human breath and how bad it is. I can't tell you how many times I have spent time with friends or family where they have breath that's worse than an ashtray or breath that's worse than my garbage. And you know what, guys? If I have to buy a year's supply of this stuff to make things better for our relationship, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I know you guys are going to get a kick out of this one. This is about for your friends, for people that have regular bad breath. It does work. There is a strong concept that, yes, your tongue does have a lot of germs on it. You see mine? I've got a lot of germs. I'm a germophobic for all I know. Donald Trump is a germophobic, if you guys wanted to know that. And so is Howie Mandel. And believe it or not, there's people that work in hospitals that are germophobics. But this is a cool commercial. Maybe you won't be such a germophobic after you watch it. I don't know. Let's go see what happens, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do.
Halitophobia, the irrational fear of bad breath. I'm a halitophobic. I'm not so much afraid of me having bad breath, I'm afraid of other people having bad breath. As in, hey buddy, your breath smells like crap! Maybe you should develop a case of halitophobia. Now I know what you're asking. How do we know if we have bad breath? You use this. You use a spoon. Now I know what you're thinking. A spoon, you eat with a spoon, you play spoons. You spoon your girlfriend. You take the spoon, you take the spoon and you stick it at the back of your tongue and gently scrape. Let it dry and take a whiff. If it stinks, your breath stinks. And if your breath stinks, this is the only kind of spooning you're gonna be getting. The smart viewer out there will note, to check your bad breath, you notice that we checked our tongue. 90% of bad breath comes from bacteria and residue on the tongue. On your tongue. Now your mom doesn't sound so stupid for telling you to brush your tongue, now does she? Tongues are like sponges, soaking up all that bacteria. Toothbrushes are meant to clean the smooth surfaces of your teeth, not your tongue. And the tongue scraper, you remember the sponge, right? The tongue scraper just goes over the top of your tongue. This ain't gonna work. And mouthwash? This is like trying to clean your carpet with a hose. You're just watering down the problem. And then there's the option that actually works. This, the Aura brush. The soft bristles feel great on your tongue. You just go back and forth a few times, then go all the way back, pull it forward, and see what comes off. It's the cure to bad breath. You can use this longer than your toothbrush. Use it in the morning, eliminate morning breath, fresh breath all day, and then use it at night, right before bed. You know what I'm talking about, huh? So do you and me and the rest of mankind a favor, get one of these. And your Uncle Steve, the one who looks like he's got a thick coat of fur on his tongue, get him one too. Put it in his Christmas stocking. He'll thank you for it later. His wife will, the kids will, everybody will be happier, trust me.
So as I've been doing my research, there are so many funny parody commercials that are out there, and sometimes I don't even know if are these commercials for real? Do they really sell products like this? Until you actually see at the very end and they have a phone number and you call and you order. Well, I have. This next commercial is for a company which nobody around me says there's no way that's a commercial. It's called Poo-Pourri. Poo-Pourri is a product that allows for you guys with massive stink bombs and those of you who are afraid to take a crap at your friend's house because of what will happen when you walk out the door or the long line behind you. They actually have some scientific method saying that some astronauts coming out of your tushy, falling down the toilet and having some kind of barrier scent when they drop the bottomless bombs in your toilet. So they put this together, this woman with this British accent. I laugh every time I hear this. You have to see this. Maybe some of you guys have, but this is a real product. It really does work. Believe it or not, I talked to people on Twitter about it, so you've got to see this. This is so funny. I don't want to hold back any longer. Check this out.
You would not believe the motherload I just dropped. And that's how I like to keep it, leaving not a trace that I was ever here, let alone that I just birthed a creamy behemoth from my cavernous bowels.
Nothing is worse than stinking up the shared toilet at work, or the toilet at a party, or your lover's apartment.
Of course, flushing removes the graphic evidence. Maybe 2 or 3 flushes if your skid marks are as tenacious as mine. But what can be done of that subtle scent of a
300-cow dairy farm? Aerosol air fresheners aren't the most effective option, or the healthiest. Trying to mask the stench, giving you a nice blend of ChemLab carnations with just a touch of feces. So, how do you make the world believe your poop doesn't stink? Or in fact that you never poop at all? Poopery. Poopery is the before-you-go toilet spray that has proven to trap those embarrassing odours at the source and save relationships.
Simply spritz poopery in the bowl to create a film on the water's surface that actually traps the odours in their porcelain prison. And when your little astronauts splash down and make contact with the film, they release poopery's pleasant aromas, so all those around you can smell as a refreshing bouquet of essential oils. Yes, it is a real product. And yes, it really works. We've sold over 4 million bottles. On Amazon alone, there are over 1,000 reviews rating it 4.8 of 5 stars. That's a better Amazon rating than the iPhone 5. If it doesn't completely stop your stench from spreading, send it back for a full refund. Our unconditional stink-free guarantee. If your poo stinks, click here to get your poopery today at poopery.com. So whether you need to pinch a loaf at work, cut a rope at a party, or lay a brick at your boyfriend's, your days of embarrassing smells or prairie dogging it are over. Poopery. Our business is to make it smell like your business never even happened.
So what did you guys think about that commercial? It's pretty crazy, right? That commercial is over 2 minutes long, and you know what? I think it definitely could be a possible for Super Bowl. Not really sure where they're going with it, but I do know that it does work, and I'm waiting for some more cans to arrive at my house, hint, hint, so that I could try it out with other things. You know, if I have bad taco night or something. I know, TMI, I get it. All right, on with the rest of them. There is this commercial, again, look on YouTube. I'm always looking for funny things to share with my friends. You know, I'm one of those people that, you know, I'm not going to send it to 500 other people on the email, but if I see something funny and I know it's going to cheer up somebody's day, I am going to share it with everybody. And when I say everybody, I've got like 300,000 people on YouTube and, you know, Twitter and Facebook. And, well, if anyone will listen, I'll tell you. This one has to do with something called Gun Gun. Gun Gun is a Japanese product. A Japanese product that allows for women to get bigger boobs. You guys, this is so awesome. So this woman, you know, she takes her boobs and she, you know, some people go like this and have pumps and things get bigger and bigger. Well, say if you had a cute guy and maybe he was a boob guy. So maybe this product would work well for you because you go up to him, if he likes big boobs, you increase your boobs that are already inside this bra. So it's not fake boobs, it's not like that. And if you had fake boobs and you wanted to go larger, this might help you maybe delay like another surgery. So, but anyway, I don't want to spoil this commercial for you, but it is hysterical. You have to see this. Seriously, I want to buy this. I mean, I'll probably topple over with it, but you know what? Give it a try. This might help out some of you guys that are in comparison to a wall or possibly the floor or a door or being as Flat Stanley. I don't know. Check it out, you guys. You're going to love it.
是他，还是他，同样一个他，胸部大有不同。
上班我调 B 杯，美丽大方；逛街我调 C 杯，性感迷人；Party 我再调到 D 杯，火辣激情。
B 变 C，C 变 D， 罩杯瞬间3级跳，一件能升级罩杯的内衣，一件能调整大小的内衣，大小自如，随意调整。这就是风靡欧洲，引领全球美胸时尚的显示屏自动调杯内衣。
看了显示屏，一按就大，越按越大，想多大就多大。
看，大了，大了，真的大了！
哇，胸部挺起来了，乳膏都出来了耶！这件文胸太特别了，就像温柔的手把胸部托起来了。
显示屏自动调杯内衣巧妙隐藏了国际实用新型专利 GoScan 太空纤维手，通过活动细阀的按压运动，能使弹力纤维迅速膨胀。所以，只要你穿上显示屏自动调杯内衣，轻轻一按，自动调节适合你身形的罩杯。
我以前也买过现在很流行的魔力文胸，可是它太重了，戴上之后文胸老晚不过。
过重的胸垫会加重肩部负担，导致胸部松弛下垂，不是脱胸，而是脱胸。显示屏大不一样，重量不到硅胶文胸的1/5，它是几乎毫无重量的 GoScan 太空纤维手。
真的好轻哦，真的好舒服啊，完全感觉不到任何压力。
只有轻盈的好，没有脱重的烦恼。马上拨打电话订购吧。
张小姐你好，哎你好，请问现在你是穿什么罩杯的内衣啊？我是 B 杯。那么你对自己的身材满意吗？我希望它还能再大一点 ，C 杯就不错了。想再大一点是每个女人的梦想，显示屏自动调杯内衣让你梦想成真。
原来是 B 杯的张小姐，现在要当堂试验显示屏自动调杯内衣，效果怎么样？我们拭目以待。
这是内衣的调杯按钮，我们按一下看看。天哪！真的鼓起来了！
显示屏自动调杯内衣巧妙隐藏了国际实用新型专利 GoScan 太空纤维手，通过活动细阀的按压运动，能使弹力纤维迅速膨胀。我们只要轻轻按压神秘按钮，纤维手立刻长大丰满。
但我感觉好像是胸部长大，很神奇哦。我们先来量一下。哇，真的增大了3公分啊 ！C 罩杯真的是 C 罩杯哦。真的是变了耶，不过还能再大一点吗？做女人就是要有大梦想。真的还在变大耶！来，我们再量一下。哇，又增大了2.5公分，现在是 D 杯了。你觉得现在怎么样？还 想再变大吗？还可以再变大吗？当然可以，想有多大就有多大。要不要马上试一试啊？不用不用，我已经很满意了。
这就是先视婷自动调杯内衣，只要轻轻一按 ，B 变 C，C 变 D， 罩杯瞬间3级跳，一键能升级罩杯的内衣，一键能调整大小的内衣，大小自如，随意调整。小型内衣专家先视婷在1拉2脱3固定的基础上，结合3大创新科技，设计出先视婷自动调杯内衣。1. 内置太空弹力纤维手，抵抗重力，轻盈托起胸部。2. 腋下加宽，背部挑高，一滴不漏，锁定脂肪。3. 侧旁加压，集中胸型，尽显性感女人沟。
贴身效果非常好，它让我找回了年轻时的完美胸型，就像一双温柔的手托起胸部，越穿越挺。
先视婷还在太空纤维手中添加了源自日本的天然矿元素，在走路运动中会释放出红外线及负离子，加快血液循环，疏通乳腺导管，提高细胞再生能力，促使胸部再次发育，并能深层保养胸部，远离乳腺疾病。
大有大的舒服，大的健康，这才是大大的享受。
看，大了，大，真的大了！轻轻一按，变平瘦小变大了，松弛下垂变挺了，外扩胸型集中了。这就是不可思议的先视婷自动调杯内衣。跟普通文胸比，它能让你一按就大，一按就挺；跟硅胶文胸比，它超轻有弹性，不会拖垮胸部；跟海绵文胸比，它大小自如，性感尺度随心掌握。
And we're back. What do you guys think about that? That's pretty hysterical, right? They come up with all kinds of contraptions nowadays to make a woman look sexier. You know, they got the bra commercial. I tried the bras. I didn't get any sense of relief when I put them on. I don't know about you guys, but you know, they look kind of cool, but they didn't look sexy, and I certainly didn't get off by putting it on. So I'm going to say I'm not going to buy that product. I'd probably buy the guns first. Tell me what you think, you guys. Don't forget, www.samanthagoldbergshow.com. Tell me your opinion based on these commercials and show me some that I haven't seen. I definitely want to talk about them. Anyway, moving on. I have a lot of good friends. There's a great friend of mine named Mike. He does amazing things with balloons. And, you know, you wonder, do people really have this much time on their hands to put together commercials like this? Well, there's a lot of commercials that are not regulated here in the United States, so they are approved in other countries, and they, you know, are trying to promote safe sex, for example. And I don't really know if there's safe sex anymore because, well, you can give a guy a hernia by having sex. There are things that can get through that condom, so I don't care about the freaking gold condom of all times. I think if you're going to catch something, you're going to catch it. So you're going to go and have sex with someone, it doesn't matter what they're wearing, even if you're in a freaking garbage bag condom suit yourself. Anyway, this commercial I want to dedicate to my friend Michael because he does put these little characters together, the ones that look like dogs and cats. And, you know, I've had some fun, birthday parties and have used him, and he's so awesome. He can put together these, I'm trying to challenge him into putting a balloon house together with, a chandelier. And I think I'm maybe going to give him a bit of anxiety asking that. So I'm going to stop doing that. Sorry, Mike. Anyway, check out this commercial. Has to do with safe sex. And yes, balloons are involved. No, there's no bananas. But check this out for yourself. It's funny. It's definitely something that'll give you a good laugh today. Let me know what you think. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back. There's one thing I wanted to add. My cameraman mentioned this, so I wanted to share this with you. He said, what do you mean by bananas? Well, you guys know when you're in like 5th grade or 6th grade and they teach you how to put a condom on a banana. I've never met a guy that looks like a banana, but I guess if that's the way it works, I'd probably break all of those. Moving on. This show is actually 10 o'clock, so I'm pretty safe in saying that. Anyway, so what did you think about the balloon commercial? Did you ever see cats and dogs that were together and then, of course, learning that it's about a condom? Well, it does make kind of sense. I mean, it is a balloon. A condom, in a sense, can be blown up into a balloon. So I don't know why that would be a problem. What do you guys think? Don't forget to write in. Let me know your thoughts about it. This is awesome. moving on. There are various commercials that are on the air that are about all kinds of things ranging from children to adults to products. You'll notice that a lot of products, for example, Reglan, who is it's for stomach acid, well, the first thing that it tells you on a black box is that you can die from it. So you obviously want to take it. The side effects for a stomach product, let me see here, let me start with my list here. Start from nausea, vomiting, bloating, diarrhea, projectile vomiting, possible dysclampsia, loss of oxygen, heavy breathing, hives, not being able to urinate, and loss of hair, loss of vision, depression, suicidal thoughts, possibly some other disorders here. But guess what? You won't be nauseous anymore. Who the hell's going to take a product like that? Not me. I get such a kick out of those commercials. I'm sure that you guys have seen them too. How about some of those commercials for people that have sexual dysfunction? There's some new product out on the market. I don't even know the name of it. I'll have to share it with you guys online. But this product talks about, we've been waiting a long time, right, guys? So you guys have Viagra. I know a lot of my friends have tried Viagra. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to mention your name. But a lot of times we wonder what's in it for us. You hit 50 and next thing you know, everything goes south and you tie these in a knot and you tie them in a bow, you throw them over your shoulder, and what do you got below? Nothing. You got nothing. So they came up with this great sexual dysfunction, menopausal something to stimulate something in a female so she wants more sex. Yeah, guys, quit your clapping in the background because you know what? I would never put this in my mouth. Not in a million years. So basically, here it goes. This drug basically allows you to feel like you're in your 20s, but it causes suicidal tendencies and death. And again, bloating stomach, projectile vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts. I think I already went over that once there. Death, which of course, death by sex, it's not really exactly what I was kind of thinking about, but I guess if that's how it has to be, it's going to be good sex. You might as well have good sex and die afterwards because, you want to be remembered for something, right? We all do. What do you want to be remembered by? Anyway, guys, the ones that made this special product, I'm not going to buy that product and I'm not going to use it. And I think after people watch it, they may be excited that it kind of boosts up their libido, but I think we all want to live to make it to at least another 50 years. So for those of you who are contemplating buying that product, you might want to think about living first before you try it. Sorry, guys, the pharmaceutical company that made it. I'm not a thumbs up, I'm a thumbs down. With that being said, we're going to go into commercial break. I know I promised you this was a show about commercials, but we do have our favorite sponsors and we want to pay them respect. So with that being said, please join us, watch our favorite sponsors, and we'll be back in 5 to finish off the rest of this show of amazing and most hysterical commercials. Here we go. Hi guys, welcome back to Get Sassy. I'm Samantha Goldberg, your host, and we're just finishing up on a great episode about funny things on television, funny commercials, and those interesting things that people do on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff out there. I could literally spend a whole day looking at it. Anyway, here's another one of my favorites. Not really a long commercial, but it's about Mercedes, and again, out of the country. So some of these things are not approved here in the country. Obviously, I got permission to get these things used in the country, but here's another one of my favorites. It has to do with a woman who's asking for food in a library. I don't want to tell you what it is, but I had to watch it a couple times to get the kind of the joke, the parody of it, but let me know what you think.
Hello, I'd like to order french fries, a burger, and a milkshake. This is a library. I'd like to order french fries, a burger, and a milkshake.
Well guys, it has been a fun night as always, hanging out with you. Hopefully some night I'll end up at your house and maybe we can watch some of these reruns together. Regardless, thank you again. It's been great every night spending with you at 10 o'clock at night to 10:30 on your couch. Tomorrow night we'll see you. We have much more things ahead, a lot more fun things ahead, and I look forward to spending every night with all of you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.